Okay, so we all know that movie games suck. Of course, there are a few exceptions, but the game that I'm going to talk about today definitely isn't one of them. I'm talking about Spider-Man, the movie, the game. I remember when I was a kid, I watched videos of Spider-Man games on YouTube, and this game in particular caught my attention, because I love Spider-Man, especially the Sam Raimi movies. The first one being my favorite, actually. No offense, Spider-Man 2 and 3, you're amazing as well, I love you. And this was a game based on the events of the first movie. I was in love. It was everything I needed.
I need it!
I didn't really know what was the meaning of a bad game back then. I just saw Spider-Man, Green Goblin, it was over. I needed to play it. But now, 24 years later, oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah.
Is it not as good as I remember it being? The mechanics, the swinging, the camera, the story.
These things attacked me before. I wonder who's after me. Scorpion? Disappeared. I feel bad for him, but I can't help hoping I've seen the last of him.
It has a lot of problems. So in today's video, we'll take a look back at Spider-Man, the movie game. Before we start, this is my new channel, guys, so if you want more content like this, you can subscribe and like this video, and also you can leave a comment down below on what game should my next video be. Now, let's get into it.
This is how my story begins.
So, the game starts with Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker telling us the story of the events that lead to the first mission, which is fighting some punks in search of Uncle Ben's killer. Eventually, Peter gets the information he's looking for when he threatens to kill the person who knows where the killer is.
Hey, the killer's a skull. Where is he?
I can't tell you, he'd kill me.
What makes you think I won't?
Ah!
Thanks.
Damn. Swinging, it is awful. Now, I know we're blessed to have the Insomniac games with their swinging, which was, of course, firstly implemented in Spider-Man 2, the game, and we're kind of spoiled by them at this point, but my god, this was awful. The Spider-Man 2000 game, swinging, was very similar, but in my personal opinion, it is done so much better. On the rooftops of the first mission, we have our first encounter with these spider things. Yeah, these things right here. The reds give you health, the blue gives you web fluid, even though Tobey's Spider-Man has organic webs, and even after he runs out of fluid, he can still swing, but whatever, okay. And the gold ones give you new combos. Hooray!
Hooray!
Next, we need to go to the warehouse where the killer is and find him. There are a few ways to beat this level, by being stealth or just rushing in and beating the living crap out of every Skull member there. And personally, I believe this mission was way more complex than it needed to be. Eventually, after walking in vents, finding fuses and whatnot, you find the killer, beat him, he falls through the window, and mission successful, he dies.
No! You! Not you!
Stay back! I'm warning you, you psycho!
I could have stopped you at the fight promoter's office. I could have saved Uncle Ben.
Then we have an emotional cutscene where Peter remembers Uncle Ben's last words. He introduces us to his friends Mary Jane and Harry, and also to Norman Osborn, Harry's father. The mission right after is taking pictures for the Daily Bugle and fighting robots sent by Oscorp. We then get introduced to some classic Spider-Man villains, Shocker and Vulture. You need to fight some thugs in Grand Central Station in order to get to Shocker. I must say, this whole segment of saving this guy from a collapsing structure was unnecessary as hell. But anyway, Shocker makes a huge hole in the ground and Spider-Man is going in to chase after him and fight more goons. Eventually, we get to the next level and we need to avoid Shocker's blasts in the subway. After this life-consuming mission, we finally get to beat up Shocker, so he tells us where Vulture went. Spidey goes to the clock tower where essentially the Vulture ran off. This level was also a pain in the ass because, my god, bombs are getting thrown at you, spider bots are jumping at you, the building is collapsing and on fire. It's just a mess. After shortening your life with a few years, we finally get to the top and Vulture escapes. Next we need to chase him in New York, but he makes obstacles along the way which we need to web up because people are gonna die. Finally, after all of this, we catch up to Vulture and beat him up and leave him hanging all webbed up for the cop to get him.
Come on, old-timer. Wouldn't want you falling before we can book you, right?
After all this, we have another Oscorp cutscene where Norman wants Spider-Man to be delivered to him because in this game, I don't know, maybe Spider-Man got bit by a spider at Oscorp or a Oscorp spider, we don't know. We are shown Scorpion for the first time, who is chased by Spider-Bots because they have mistaken him for Spider-Man. Peter is in the elevator of the same building Scorpion is and they team up to beat the bots. Scorpion then attacks Spidey in the same place where earlier we fought the Shocker Thugs because he feels like the Spider-Bots are with Spider-Man. After defeating the Scorpion, Spider-Man takes a look at one of the Spider-Bots and while he is distracted, Scorpion just flees the scene. This was so funny when I saw it first time. The festival mission. It is just like in the movie, except they changed to one thing, and that is that Norman gets fired by Oscorp first, and after that he takes the serum and becomes the Green Goblin and starts causing chaos. I don't really know why they did it, but whatever. We're shown Harry and MJ on the balcony, and Peter is taking pictures for the Bugle, just like in the movie. Then Gobi just appears, bombs the balcony, and MJ is stuck on a balloon. We have to save Mary Jane, then happens one of the most awkward scenes in the entire game. Just play it.
Are you alright?
Yeah, thanks. You were great back there.
Thanks. I have to go deal with, you know.
Oh, yeah. Thanks again.
No problem. Grab hold of a rogue balloon anytime. Rescuing damsels is my specialty.
Go get him, Tiger.
Then we fight the Green Goblin in similar fashion to the Vulture, we chase him and we beat him up in the air. The next mission begins with another fight with Green Goblin. When he gets to half his health, he falls into a building where we need to finish the fight, but oh my days, he's on crack in this battle. He counters everything, he grabs you, slams you, it's just awful. Eventually, we beat him up, he escapes to his glider and then he runs to another building. After beating him up again, he says he has planted bombs all over the place and he flees the scene, and of course Spidey decides to disarm the bombs and save the city, and just then to find Goblin and defeat him. Which is logical, yeah, Spider-Man.
Throughout downtown are bombs have planted filled with a deadly gas. When they go off, well, use your imagination. You might be able to stop them, or you can try to stop me. The choice is yours, hero.
I can't let him get away. But if I don't stop those devices, the results could be catastrophic. I'll have to deal with the Green Menace later. I can't let those bombs go off.
This mission was really hard, like really hard. I don't want to explain why. If you want to see for yourself, just play the game, watch the game, whatever. I really don't want to talk about this mission. I felt exhausted just typing it in the script. I feel exhausted right now recording this segment. Just please watch it or play it for yourself and you'll see why. Anyway, after we disarm the bombs, we have to fight Goblin again and his little goblin bots. Eventually, Spidey decides he can't keep up and hides, and after Goblin flees and it is over, Peter gets one of the robots and finds out it is made by Oscorp. He then decides to break into Oscorp and find out more whilst Norman finds out Spider-Man knows MJ. We break into Oscorp, we have to hide in the shadows, wait for our moment, because if we don't, we just get absolutely destroyed by these robots, then get to 5 Oscorp computers to collect some codes, which are used to unlock a door. In the next level, we hear 2 scientists talk to each other about the chemical Oscorp is developing, and Peter decides he needs to destroy it. There are security cameras and Oscorp's guards, and the guards are ready to beat us up at all times. We need to activate the terminals A, B, C, and D to stop the machine. After doing this, the mission is over. Next up, Spider-Man against the giant robot he found after wandering around Oscorp. It is yet another annoying mission that is put there for no goddamn reason. After destroying it, we finally get to Norman's office. Spidey finds the document Norman has of him and Mary Jane and knows that the Goblin has plotted something. So what does he do? He doesn't decide to escape as fast as he can, no. But he decides to go back the same way he got in, just so he can make our life a living hell by playing this game. Sorry Spidey, I know it's not your fault. After being chased by robots on crack and having to move through lasers, we finally get to leave the Oscorp building. MJ gets home to a giant hole in her wall, while Goblin was hiding behind her door, waiting for the moment to kidnap her.
Put your heart into those streams, my lovely girl, the better to bait my trap.
We have to chase the Goblin again. The chase ends in the Brooklyn Bridge. Dobby leaves MJ on the top of the bridge, we have to save her and then beat him up one last time. Again, there is a chase sequence and then sequence on the ground where we need to beat him up. The game ends with Goblin killing himself.
Mr. Osborn, why?
Surprised? Yes, I suppose you would be. But the best surprise is still to come. Tell Harry I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
MJ and Peter kissing after MJ finds out that Peter is Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's my life. Complicated. Looks like you're done now. Go outside and play.
So, to put it into words, this game is bad.
Were you listening to that?
No. Well, I heard, but I was just taking out the trash.
The swinging is bad. The missions, some are annoying, some are fine, some don't even need to exist, and some of them are so difficult that I wanted to smash everything on my desk. The voice acting is bad. Tobey Maguire sounds like he doesn't even want to be there.
Scorpion? Disappeared. I feel bad for him, but I can't help hoping I've seen the last of him.
Except Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe is the GOAT.
Use your imagination. You might be able to stop them, or you can try to stop me.
The camera is awful. I don't want to ever experience this in my life. I was playing on PC the game and it was awful, like garbage, awful. And the last sentence in the game was to go outside and play.
Looks like you're done now. Go outside and play.
I might just do that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel and comment down below what game should I cover next. See you next time.